I did a podcast several months ago about a KFC restaurant. I don't even know if I said it was KFC. I think I might have. I didn't get the location. Okay. Well, now I will get you the location. And then I'll tell you about the local Washington, D.C. station that exposed a little bit more than just their bad service and food. This is DJ Wolf Live. All right, guys. This is your host, DJ Wolf here. This is DJ Wolf Live. Friday morning, January 2nd, 2019. I can't believe I'm saying that. This is Truth Talk with DJ Wolf, actually, and I'm going to tell it like it is. So, here we go. Okay, back a few months ago, I went to a KFC, and I don't even remember the story. What happened was, I went to the KFC, and I talked with the guy and told him, what I wanted. And he made a little smart-ass comment to me. I don't remember the comment. I mean, it's in one of my podcasts from several months ago. I don't remember. I had to pull it up. But in any case, it was the worst experience I ever had at any major restaurant or any major fast food restaurant in a long time. Particularly by somebody who worked there. And it's been a lot of fights and stuff. It's been a number of fights that's been posted on the internet and on local news, local and national news, where people got into altercations with people, with employees at these restaurants. So let me talk to you about the latest that I heard from the very KFC restaurant that I went to several months ago, where I had that bad service at, and food, by the way. According to the local station here, they've had problems with vultures as well. Right over at the KFC. It says hundreds of vultures, and this, I'll give them credit. This is it from NBC Washington. They were saying that there were hundreds of vultures that were bringing bad attention over to the 301 in Upper Marlboro. Okay. The blackbirds have been perching up on the KFC restaurant and Wise. Oh, wow. And I actually shop in Wise. I actually like Wise. It's in the nearby wooded area. Okay. And they said they spark fear in people in patrons who go over there. And it's quoted from one of the patrons that said, some of them go to the top of the roof over there and people are scared to death. And they're referring to the vultures. I've seen them over there too a couple of times. They hadn't been, they must got something going over there. I don't know. It's something where they bring the vultures' attention over there. And I don't think it's the food. They're trying to say it's the food. I think it's more just the food they're going before. And I know it is an issue. Wow. And they're saying the roof of the KFC have probably gotten 200 or 300 birds on top of it. The trees behind you. This is a quote from the NBC of Washington app. It says the roof of the KFC has probably got 200 or 300 birds on top of it. The trees behind you probably carry another 300 birds. And they said the roof of the Wise grocery store, there's probably another 100 birds there. Wow. Here's the crazy part. The vultures are protected. Yes. And the workers at the KFC and Wise were told, unless the birds can go into the building, the officials can't do anything about it. And said that the vultures are just looking for food. Now, my thing is, it must be some kind of food source over there in order for them to be looking. And I know, I found out the story. I didn't find the story from another website, but there's other app. It's a local app that I use, and they actually were talking about this just a couple of days earlier. And I actually told them, I said that the food is bad, but the service is even worse. And in a way, I'm kind of glad that KFC got exposed, but they didn't get exposed for to bad food or services. They got exposed for something in addition to this. But the local station was mainly talking about that. But I'm not totally surprised. I mean, the way I am, because I'm like, wow. So they got exposed, but they got exposed for something totally different from what I talked about. But they said a lot of people, according to this story also, a lot of people stay away from that KFC as a result of that, of the birds. I stay away from there because of the bad food and service. The birds didn't bother me. You know. So, what a shock. Not only do they now get bad publicity, but people no longer want to even go over there because of the birds. I don't go over there because the food's garbage. You know. And I could say a lot more about it, but I'm not. You know. I know I'll never go back over there. I told my wife, nope. Don't even get me no food from KFC over there. Period. But they complain about a couple other restaurants that's in the area as well. But that's the only one I've ever had a problem with. So, just wanted to get that off my chest for you local yokels here. Truth Talk with DJ Wolf. I'm out.